Hey Sunny, it's me, your coach Sam, and we're together for a 15-minute pre-run mobility warm-up routine. This is all about getting you ready to perform your best in your upcoming run. All you need is your body and we'll get going. But before we get started, I want to remind you to please like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay up to date with all the latest Sunny workouts. Hey Sunny, I'm your coach Sam Candler, and we are gonna get right into our 15-minute pre-run mobility warm-up routine. This is all about getting you ready to perform your best in your run. So we are going to start with a simple warm-up, and then we're gonna get into some stretching through movement, and then we're gonna get into some stuff that's really gonna get your heart rate up and get you ready to perform. You ready? Let's go. We're gonna start here, just reaching down, touching your toes, and then we're gonna reach all the way up to the ceiling. Then we're down and we touch those toes. And if you can't get to your toes, no biggie. Reach up, maybe you get to your knees. Maybe that's our target today. And then we're up. Either way, I want you to send those hips back, maybe your shins. And up. I'm gonna go all the way back down to the floor again. And up. Keep in mind that how far down you can reach is not a measure of your worth. For me, honestly, it's a measure of how long my arms are. And up, good. Okay, we're gonna get into some shoulder windmills here. So you're just gonna take your right arm and you're gonna go forward, up and back. That's it. So our shoulders have a lot to do with our proper running form. So we wanna make sure they stay nice and lubricated. We're gonna go left side. That's it. I like to lead with the thumb and then let my hand rotate as I go. Find what's comfortable for you. We're going to go back to the right, and this time we're gonna go forward, down, and back. That's it. So we're just getting those joints lubricated here. Right now, this should feel easy, comfortable even. Let's go to the left. Forward, down, and back. That's right. There we go. We know that our shoulder swing really matters in that run, so that's why we're focusing right here. We'll get one more. All right, and then lastly, we're gonna go into squats with a protraction and retraction of the upper body. It sounds like a lot, but here's what it looks like. As you squat down, you're gonna pull your hips back and your arms forward, and then as you come up, you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together. So we'll do that again. I don't really mind how low your squats are. In fact, you might wanna start with some shallow squats just as you're getting warmed up. We will see squats again. That's right, I know this isn't a strength workout, we're here for mobility, but that's exactly what we're doing. 3, 2, 1, okay. So now we're gonna get into some dynamic mobility work. So dynamic means that we're gonna use movement to help stretch us out rather than a stretch and hold like we might use at the end of a run. So here, I want you to step your left foot forward, send your hips back, your arms back, and you're gonna reach up like this. Then you're gonna switch to the right. So this one is called Shoo the Chickens. And I know some people have never been on a farm, and it shows because I don't know why this is called Shoo the Chickens, but if you got a bunch of chickens, you're like, get out, get out. That's Shoo the Chickens. There we go, we get a nice little hamstring stretch here. Now this time when you make a pass up your mat, I want you to go in a quad stretch, reaching and touching, grabbing your ankle, and then switching. That's it, you're just kind of walking as you go. And then we're gonna do the same ones back. There we go, so we're not stretching and holding, we're moving. Okay, now we're gonna find our way down to the ground. So I like to reach down, touch towards my toes and walk my hands out. But then from here, I want you to step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. So it looks like this. Now maybe you feel more comfortable with your right knee down. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna keep my right leg up and I'm gonna reach my left arm towards the ceiling. I'm gonna follow it with my eyes and then bring it back down. I'll put my feet together and I'll switch this time, right leg to the outside of my right hand, reach my right arm up to the ceiling and follow with my eyes. Now notice here, I'm not just flinging my arm around, like I'm not like kind of looping back like that. I'm controlling the motion, and what I'm trying to do is stack one shoulder blade on top of the other. There we go. So right now, we're stretching your thoracic spine, which is kind of that upper back area. We're also stretching through your legs, so there might be some inner thigh, some quads, some hamstring stretching here. It's nice steady movements. After this, we're gonna get one more each side. So you might feel your breathing rate increase. It's because we're getting warmed up. All right, so then we're going to go into a downward dog with ankle rocks. So what this means is you're going to be on your hands and on your feet like a plank, and then you're gonna shift your hips way back. So from here, I want you to lift up high on your tiptoes and then drop those heels as low as you comfortably can. We're not trying to force anything, we're just gonna rock through. That's right. Now, if this feels easy, you may opt to do it on one leg. There we go. So our ankles, our calves, our feet, our shins, they have a whole lot to do with our running. We need to make sure they're healthy and ready for the run. Same thing on the other side if you went single leg. That's it, pushing up, lowering down. I'm gonna get 2 more here. There we go, and then we get to come down to all fours. So here in an all fours position, we're gonna do something called an adductor rock. So I like to take a towel underneath my static knee, so I'm gonna put it here underneath my right knee. Just gives a little squishiness, which feels good. Then I'm gonna take my left leg all the way out to the left. So I want this leg long. Now, whether your foot is flat or on the edge, not really a big deal. But from here, just gonna send my hips back towards my right heel and then rock forward. That's it. So now we've got some inner thigh stretching. There's a little bit of hamstring too. And then on this side, we've got a lot of hip mobilization here. This is like the bottom of a deep, deep squat. There we go. When we run, we flex and extend at the hip every single stride. So we're getting some good prep in here. Now we're gonna bring both knees down to the floor, but before we switch sides, I want you to take here your left arm, reach it up to the ceiling. We've been in a similar position before. And then you're gonna reach that left hand down behind your right. Then we're gonna go up again and down. That's it. Making sure our upper back stays nice and mobile. So that way, if we have mobile upper back and mobile hips, our lower back and our core can be nice and stable. Now we're gonna switch sides, so I'm gonna move my squishy towel under the left knee, right leg out to the right, got it? Now, same deal, we pull those hips back and we rock forward. I said most people find this one feels pretty darn good. There we go. We're getting like 5-ish per side. Doesn't need to be exact here. That's it. And then we're gonna go back to those all fours, and this time your right arm reaches up to the ceiling and then you thread right behind your left. There we go, up and down. So when a runner has their thoracic spine too stiff, you can see it in their stride. The rest of the body has to make compensation. So I want you to keep moving through that, but I'll show you that you'll find them locked up here and they don't have this proper swing that helps with their stride. So this really helps to keep a more efficient stride and to reduce risk of injury, because this way you're not, if you're loose enough, you won't be compensating in your other movements. All right, now we're gonna hit the floor for something called scorpions. Here's how it looks. This might feel strange if you're not used to them. You're gonna lay on your belly. Now, I'm gonna bend my right knee. I'm gonna lift it off the ground. It doesn't have to go high. And then I'm gonna rotate it over to the left side of my body. Then I'm gonna take it, put it back, bend the left knee, lift it up, and rotate. Good, so now we're warming up the hips, the lower back. That's it. Now maybe your foot touches all the way to the side, maybe not. Again, not a measure of your worth, not even a measure of how good a runner you are. We're all built a little bit differently. We don't need to compare. We just need to move your body the best that it can move. That's it, we're gonna do one more to the left. All right. Lay down time is over. We are gonna walk ourselves up and get into some prying squats here. Now, prying squats are all about hip and ankle mobility. Here's how it looks. You are going to breathe in. You are going to lower as low into a squat as you can. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're somewhere in between. It's fine. You're gonna put your elbows in between your knees. You're gonna get these prayer hands. You're just gonna rock a little side to side, trying to keep your whole foot on the floor. That's it. Then we're gonna come up. We're gonna do it again. Breathe in. Pull yourself down. Rock side to side. That's right. Back again. We've got 5. That's 2. There we go. So if you find your heels coming up, that might suggest limited mobility in the ankle, which could have something to do with calf tightness. Just take a look. No need to judge. Just observe. And then over time, work towards getting those heels to stay on the floor. That's it. All right, then we're gonna step right back into a reverse lunge. So now we're starting to build that heat in our body. We're gonna reverse lunge, and then I'm gonna take that back foot, kick it up, switch sides. There we go. Running is a single leg sport. So we need to work some single leg warm-up drills in here. There we go. You feel your breathing rate increase? Part of a warm-up is to literally heat up your core temperature. So you can feel that right now. That's it, just keep moving. We're gonna go for 15 more seconds here. There we go. I know this part is getting kind of hard, right? It went from feeling like a warm-up to feeling like a workout. One more on the other side. Okay, squats again. I know, you're like, Sam, don't you know more than squats? Maybe not. Here we go. Squat, but this time we come up onto our toes. That's it, squat. Up onto those toes. Each stride of running requires that we push off the ground. So it's exactly what we're doing here. There we go. Now the heat is not just in your global body, right? It's here in those legs. Good. We're almost done. Stay moving here. Let's get 3 more squats. 1 more. You guys are gonna love this. We are finishing with an inchworm, a push-up, an alternating shoulder tap, and an alternating reverse lunge. This is the grand finale of our mobility warm-up. Here we go, we reach down, we touch our toes. We walk our hands out to a push-up position. Feet or knees, I don't mind. 1 good push-up. Now you hold here, you could be on your knees. You're gonna touch right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Walk it back up, and then you're gonna do a reverse lunge each way. That's it, do it again. Reach to the floor. Walk your hands out. 1 good push-up, core nice and tight. Touch one shoulder, touch the other. Walk it up, lunge, lunge, we've got this. All right, reach down, touch the ground. Did I tell you how many reps we're doing? I hope not. I like to keep some things a surprise. Just keep moving. Trust your body. Here we go. The warmer you are for your run, the more efficient you'll be in the run, and the more kind of training benefit your run is gonna have. You're not gonna spend your time just trying to get your body ready to move. So I know a lot of people, they'll show up for a race. Doesn't matter if it's a 1 mile, a 5K, a marathon. They don't wanna warm up because they don't wanna waste energy. But unfortunately what that means is they're wasting the first part of their run. Spend your time treating your body right, and you'll be amazed at what it can do. Team, We have one more after this. Walk it up. Come on, Sunny. This is it. Then you go into your run and you tell me how good, ready, prepared you feel. That's it. Walk it back up. One lunge each way. Then team, here's what you do. You keep moving until you're ready to take off on those first steps. If you did this barefoot or in non-running shoes, you make that movement just by putting on your running shoes quick. And you get out there before you have time to cool down. This will not only improve your performance, it will reduce your risk of injury. Sunny, so great having you here. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with something new you learned today. See you soon.